endaweni yaseThembisa, Ivory Park, Rabbi Ridge nezindawo ezisungezile.
I would definitely say many of us are still in denial. You know, something as traumatic as this, I don't think anyone expects it. It was a gruesome scene last night and many of us haven't slept yet. So definitely still in denial, but very emotional. It's very overwhelming this day. Rolene Lessing was a family person. She was a social butterfly. She was extremely supportive. At the time of the incident, she was actually attending a close friend's father's funeral. So she was very dedicated to the ones that she loved. She made sure to protect us, even though she was younger than I am. At this house that we are standing now, this is where I was raised, and she lived right opposite here when we were growing up. She has since moved out, but she was always someone that we could look for protection. She was a very feisty and a very respectful woman. She lost her parents at a very young age, and that caused her to grow up fairly quickly. And she fell ill a few years ago, but she has an amazing son that she unfortunately has to now leave behind, her 6-year-old son. And I think that is the most difficult thing for us, because she lost her mother at such a young age and she had to grow up so quickly, and for her to be taken away from us at this point it's traumatizing. Out of respect for the family and lack of knowledge from my side, I think that was the last thing on our mind. This is someone that is known by our family that was in the car with her. The passenger is someone that is, all I can say is she's 21 years of age. Unfortunately, I will not disclose her name on this point. I think that would be up to her family to decide. But yes, she is known to the family and a close friend to our loved one. So she is also someone that, as a family, we have met her multiple times, and she is in a very, I think both of them were in a very difficult situation, because they were at a funeral supporting a friend, as I said, and I think they just went out to go and buy something from the shop close by where the altercation then happened. I would plead with everyone that would know anything to come forward to the family, and not only because it happened to our family, to prevent this from happening to anyone else. So I would like to plead with the community of Reiger Park and the surrounding areas to make sure that if they've heard anything, if they see anything, if they are tipped off of anything, even if they do come through anonymously, we would really like to bring them to justice, because at the end of the day, our family members cannot be left like that on the side of the road. These are people's children, these are people's mothers, these are our family members, and at the end of the day, we have to be very considerate of the fact that today it's us, as we have seen with the multiple people that's passed away in the past few weeks. Unfortunately, we are afraid that we won't be the last people that will be grieving, and that is one thing that I don't wish upon anyone. So anyone in the community, please, let's support each other, let's be proactive in our approach, and let's stand together against this violence. It has to come to an end.
I just want to thank the Executive Mayor this afternoon for coming to Reiger Park. As we know, Reiger Park is in a state of disarray. So for the EM to cut his time in for us, I personally appreciate you coming here. It's not just, I know it's not just a by the way thing. You came here in sincerity. I'm here at Regan's mom's place. We visited the two girls' places. EM has really spoken his heart out there, and there will be follow-ups in terms of social cohesion, I call it, for the families affected. So today I want all the families that was affected to reach out to that, because that is great help. You know, sometimes we don't take these things serious, but it is important, because it's got a ripple effect of how things happens. Where we're standing at, there was a funeral the morning, and the evening there was another shootout whereby a youngster passed on. So those are the things that the social development does for our people. People make use of these opportunities, because you can never overlook these things. Ian, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you coming to Reiger Park. All right.
Yeah, no, thank you, Councillor. We are here in Reiger Park, and really the situation is not looking good. The reports that we're getting, it means we must intensify the efforts that the South African police services, that the Ekurhuleni Metro Police, working together with community organs in terms of security, we must really push back. We must. This is not just a fight, as the community is saying. They are saying it's a war, and I think I must agree. If on Thursday there is a funeral of a youngster in the same family, then another youngster gets shot in the evening. The following day, 2 other youngsters, girls are, shot. Subsequent to that, including taking a lives on the police. I mean, it tells you that that the situation is bad. It requires us to really fight and push back. And I'm certain with the disciplinary, facet approach. We will defeat the perpetrators. We will, take them out of this community. Ours is to assure the communities of Reiger Park that the Premier was here last night, the Mayor is here today, the Minister of Police is coming tomorrow. And really we have to put up a plan, but the plan that is sustainable. We have to ensure that while we get the men in blue to deal decisively with the perpetrators. So we really want to sympathize and pass our condolences to the families. It's not just these families that are affected, it's the entire block, the entire community, and ours is to recommit that government will never back down and will never be defeated by criminals. But all what we need a greater cooperation from communities, because some of the perpetrators, them, they live here side by side with us as members of the community. Let's inform the authorities. Let's also get authorities to act and act decisively, so that communities, they don't feel compromised when they report these instances. So we are really recommitting ourselves that we must deal with these acts of lawlessness here in Reiger Park and deal with them decisively. Shetty?
Good afternoon. My name is Shetty Mdluli, community leader. I'm here in my capacity as Shetty from the Office of the Chief Whip. Firstly, we'd just like to say condolences yet again to the bereaved families. May the Almighty really be with them during this difficult time of bereavement. Equally, I would like to say thank you to the Mayor that has heed out to the call to come and hear our cries in the community. I equally would like to say thank you to the Councillor to allowing us to visit the various families that has been affected. We equally also like to say thanks to SEPS. We're really seeing the high visibility of police in the area, and we're really hoping that some report will come that will speak positive to these incidents that has been happening dead of last night and going back to those of Thursday. Subsequently to that, I would like to say, as leaders in the community, let's hold hands and join together. Let's hold hands and work with other stakeholders so we can combat crime the manner in which it's supposed to be combated. To the Mayor, the commitment that you've made here today, we really do appreciate. We have really expressed our frustrations and our concerns and our challenges and issues that we are facing on a daily basis, which one of it was basically the police station. We as Reiger Park and with the councillor as leaders have uttered to the Mayor that having a police station, with an acting station commander with respect is something that really needs to be looked in. We need to look at the capacity of the police station. We need to look at what are we going to do from a social ills point of view. The DH of social development is here. That's preliminary interventions. So we are saying thank you, Mayor, thank you. And once again, to the families that's been affected, we wish you well with all the plannings and the proceedings, and please do shout out when you do need help in any regard.